a lot. We didn't do anything, still, there's a lot of problem. I don't want to call on that problem, but we can do. We have a lot of opportunity. 2 days is a golden day, because it makes us to do this network. So I really appreciate and thank you.
Outside is a resource to the country, a resource to the people there. We need your knowledge, we need your expertise, we need your assistance in terms of working together and sharing, imaging for the country. So, in one sense, I believe, yes, every individual living outside is a victim of this country. Probably we may consider the embassy as a formal representative of the country. But informally, each and every individual is a victim of this country. We have only one country.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Ambassador, all of you. Yes, it makes me very happy to see the whole Ethiopian community come together, the Somalis, the Tigray, the Oromos, the Amharas. And that's the unity we need to develop our country. We are fortunate to live in a developed country, in Norway. Let's make our home country like this, and we can do it if we work together and don't take the division, the ethnicity, the different culture, because even in this country we live now, people have different religion and different culture, but they work for the goodness of their country. This meeting couldn't happen without the support of the consular, the Somali regional president, the Honorable Mr. Abdi Mohammed Omar, and his ministers. Unfortunately, I couldn't prepare anything because I was too busy from last night until now to just organize this meeting and to collaborate with all different sides, I mean with the government, with the community, with everyone. But I want to thank the Prime Minister Meles Zenawi for what he done for our country. I would like to invite the rest of the other communities like Tigray, Amhara, Oromo, all Ethiopians, so we can have one Ethiopian community in Norway that can represent all of us.
What we want to see is a developed Ethiopia. Each one of us should be in a position to support this developing process that we are having in Ethiopia. So the best way to unite is to find a common vision, a common purpose, a common achievement that we will be able to see one day. And one of those is actually how we will be able to develop the country as a nation. So I believe the community here, not only in Oslo, but in all Scandinavian countries, first of all, I think we should be able to discuss, to talk, to speak to each other. Minor differences should not be blinding us from the greater picture. Because after all, we're all Ethiopians. We discuss, we dispute, we contradict. That's normal. Because at the end of the day, after these discussions and debate comes out a realization that will actually turn out to be a force that will be driving us into the direction that we want to arrive at. So I believe the first step should be uniting our forces, uniting our resources, uniting our purposes. Then the rest will be, in my view, much easier. I've been serving the Foreign Service for the last 27 years. I've served with the Derg regime, I'm serving with this regime, with this government. I've seen both. I come from a family where my mother comes from a Muslim family, my father comes from a Christian family. No problem, because we're Ethiopians. Religious differences? Nothing. Ethnic differences? Nothing. Because as long as we have one vision, one purpose, that's all it takes. And that's what I demand, and that's what I request from you here, my countrymen, my countrywomen, that as long as we're united, there is nothing that can stop us from achieving what we want to achieve, the development of the country.
The gathering here, but because of the time, and we have more opportunity to discuss more about our issues, and I think that really it's very difficult, complicated, and something which need to be discussed and planned strategically. So some of our friends may have to come in front of the others.
Halkan inaga iskale, dadkiisuna waa inaga